This is your reminder that you never know who is watching you, and I mean that in a good way. I went to a wedding and the photographer knew who I was. I found that out later on through someone else. I had no idea who they were at that time. So now I'm thinking, did I shine God's light to this person? Was I friendly to this person? And now I'm thinking this is how we should act to everyone. It doesn't matter if they know us or not. It's an opportunity to shine God's light, to represent God in a good way, because I am on social media a lot talking about God. And so my character, I hope and try my best to be the same online as I am, in person. And so it really got me thinking, how do I act to people? Am I super friendly? Am I smiling? Or do I just have the resting face where I look hateful the entire time? As someone who is a Christian, it is our job as Christians to represent God well. And doing that does take intentional work, okay? So if you're not in your Bible, if you are not doing things that put you in a good mood, then you might be walking around in a bad mood, and then you are, projecting that onto other people, all of those things, and that's not representing God that well. I'm not saying that we have to walk around being perfect all the time, but we do get opportunities to shine God's light to people who maybe they're not a Christian. And we can do that by making sure that we treat everyone, and that includes your spouse, your kids, everyone around you, everyone you go out to and pass by in the store, everybody you pass by at a park, everybody you pass by at an event that you're at, like a wedding. You have the opportunity to show God, even if you don't even get to talk to them. I really didn't even talk to this person, but they knew me through social media. And so imagine if I was just in a bad mood because, I didn't spend time with God that day, or whatever was happening. I was allowing some situation to cause me to be in a bad mood. And I treated that person disrespectfully, or just, whatever, didn't smile at the person, just acted completely different than online or than I do when I talk about God. If that was the case, then what would they think about God if they saw me acting that way? And like I said, you don't have to be perfect all the time, but we have to think about these things. How are we representing God to strangers? How are we representing God to our family, to the people closest to us? This is just your reminder that you don't know who is watching you. You don't know who you can impact with the way that you treat them. Be sure that each interaction that you have with people, you take that opportunity to shine God's light in one way or another.